moment? Was this the moment right here? Yeah, this is it. This is the moment. Yo, my face was legit because I was cooked. Like, I was cooked. I was so done. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Zay, back with another video. Now, y'all haven't seen this place before. This is the office. This is where the business happens. Like I said, I will be starting my own stream soon. My own Twitch stream. So be on the lookout for that. It's actually coming this month. Today's June 1st. So it's coming this month. So be on the lookout for that. I got a lot of stuff planned, a lot of cool shit. Today is gonna be a little different. Today, this is like a first time ever, as you can tell by the title. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was running out of ideas. I'll keep it a buck. I'm always be transparent with y'all. I was running out of ideas, right? I hit up my editor, shout out David, and he said, what if you do reacting to stuff? React to the matches, react to the moments. I'm like, oh shit, that'd be pretty cool. I have a lot of fun stuff that I could share that I'd never told anybody, or like people don't know about the backstory behind these matches. So this is like a little sneak peek of what the stream is gonna be like. That's not only it, but it's gonna be that and then some, right? So with that being said, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we got Chris Jericho, Young Bucks, Hardies. Chris Jericho was my first ever singles match in AEW, and it was also my second ever single match in my career. So I'm gonna tell you the backstory with that as we watch the match. And then obviously the Hardies, my favorite tag team, we was their debut match. I'll tell you the backstory on that too. And then the infamous Young Bucks match that everybody talks about, our debut match at AEW. Well, technically our second match at AEW. Well, technically our third match at AEW, because we did a couple things, but our first ever Dynamite match, was it the first ever tag team match? I might be, it might be. I know he was on the second episode, so let me stop talking and let's get into it. Oh man. I remember I was so nervous, and we had a promo. I did a promo like the week before this, and I promise you, it was probably the worst promo of all time in wrestling. Like, it was the worst promo ever, especially the worst promo I did, but I think it was the worst promo of all time. I think I got erased from history, but if you want to go check out the worst promo in wrestling history, you go watch that promo I did with Chris Jericho. All right, now we got Chris Jericho. When I tell you I was so nervous though, let alone this is my first ever singles match on AEW TV, and then, you know, facing a guy like Chris Jericho. Crazy. Yeah. One thing about me, I do not like watching my old matches. Like, I watch it like once after it's done, like as soon as it's done, like same night, and I don't want to watch it again. So you're gonna see me cringe a little bit, not gonna lie to you. Alright, there we go, sizing up each other. Oh shit. Good fit though, good fit, Zay. Good fit. Got his ass. Got his ass. Now I'm on him. Now I'm on his ass. Now I'm on his ass. Now I'm on his ass. Oh, take him off. Watch this. Watch this. Back elbow. Oh, shoulder block. Shoulder block. Now I'm on his ass. Sweep him. Bam, bam. Oh, look at that fire, Zay. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. I'm on his ass. I'm on his ass. Like you can see, I'm on his ass. Like, I'm not. W baseball slide. Rana. Shout out to Amazing Red. Amazing Red, he does that a lot. That's my trainer, by the way. W arm drag. Another one. Drop toe hold. Maestro. 1, 2. Kicked out. I almost had him. I almost had him, y'all. I almost had him. And you know it's crazy. It was hot as shit. I remember it was super hot, because remember, this was back in the pandemic days. It was Jacksonville. I think it was on summertime too. There's this one particular moment in the match where my face is like people think I was selling. I was done. Like, I was done. I'm gonna tell you the backstory behind this match of how it happened and was supposed to be the original plan. All right, what's happening? I believe it's the kitchen sink. Nope. Nope. Oh shit. Got his ass. Got his ass to the outside. What is Isiah about to do? What is Isiah about to do? Okay, baseball slide. Watch out the way. Boom, right to the barricade. Oh, took his ass to the outside. Yeah, hold that down. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, shout out to the assist by Luther, man. Luther helped me out a little bit. Shout out to the assist by Luther. Look at Ortiz on Tanner. Oh, look at that. Oh. Hey, it's still connected though, all right? It's still connected. Oh, where is he going? Oh, I remember I stiffed Jericho with that swanton. Yeah, this is the swanton. I stiffed him. Boom, hold that down. And I think I remember I talked to him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, don't worry. Like I took it from Jeff Hardy before, so yeah, Jeff Swanton be hurting too." But yeah, right now I'm blown up. Like I am tired doing all that shit. I have no break. It's hot as shit outside. I was like on the go, moving. And yeah, it was hot as shit. They got his ass. Oh wait, oh my God. Jake Hager just rocked me in the back. What was that? Yeah, that was his fist. He just rocked me in the back of my fist. So I think why his nose was bleeding. Oh shit, right in his dick. Right in his dick. I think why Jake Hager's nose was bleeding is because of my dive, if I'm mistaken. Like he went out his way to like catch me. So shout out to Jake for that. Alright, what's going on? Oh, Diamond Dust. Man, I ain't see this match in so long. Forgot all about it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think this is the moment. Was this the moment right here? Yeah, this is it. This is the moment. Yo, my face was legit because I was cooked. Like I was cooked. I was so done. I'm so tired. But I remember like, all right, now it's time to like I remember like, yo, this is my moment to show people like, yo, I could do this by myself. And it was also I had to prove it to myself and also prove it to Chris that like, you know, he made the right decision, which I will tell you later after how this match even happened. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Nah, that boy nasty. That boy nasty. 1, 2. Oh my God. What's happening? What's happening? He goes for the moonsault. Oh, put my knees up. I go for the moonsault. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. He kicked out. I'm telling you, let's get up. I think I'm about to go for the cold breaker here. Oh, look at the facials. Look at the facials. Look at the facials. Oh, hit him with his own move. Oh yeah, I'm a mark. I know. I'm a mark. I know. I know Chris Jericho moves. 1, 2. Oh, kicked out last minute. I'm like, damn, what the fuck I gotta do? Here we go. Springboard time. Springboard time. Oh my God. Crazy ass sell. Crazy ass sell. 1, 2, 3. Damn. And they fucking me up after. What the hell? So story time about how this match happened. I remember Chris took a liking to me first time we faced him. When it was me, Quinn, and Darby versus Jericho and Santana Ortiz. And I remember that he was telling me about this Judas elbow. He just started using it like that year, I believe. He gave me the Judas elbow, and I remember like people going nuts because the way I sold it. I'm actually gonna play it right now.
Now Jericho reverses the Irish whip. Kassidy.
So yeah, as you can see, the way I sold it was crazy. Like I started twitching my hand and it was crazy. So I remember like he was really appreciative of the way I sold this elbow because, you know, he wanted to get that move over because he just started using it. After I did that, I remember he was like, yo, that was like really fucking good. I remember it was on his Titantron and like he was really appreciative of that. So I think that's where he started taking a liking of me. And then fast forward, Quinn, he was the breakout star. Everybody was like, Quinn. I remember Jericho was like, hey, we know what Quinn can do. Let's put Isiah in this role instead. So originally it was gonna be Quinn versus Jericho. But Jericho was like, let's put Isiah in this role because we already know what Quinn can do. Let's see if Isiah could like, you know, hold his own. So I remember like hearing about that and I'm like, damn, like this is gonna be crazy. And to this day, this was the fastest match I ever put together in my whole entire career, especially with a guy like Chris Jericho. You know, he showed me how not to make things complicated, you know what I mean? And I was so taken back by how easy it was to put that match together, you know what I mean? And I remember, like, I got in there, I was super nervous, and he came in and said, hey, what do you want to do? I said, well, I want to do bop, 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 right? And he said, okay, well, what if we did this here, this here, this here? And it was everything I wanted to do. He just placed it in different places. After I left the room, I'm like, damn, it was that fast? Like, it doesn't have to be so complicated. You know, it could be bop, 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 and it ended up being a great match, in my opinion, you know, especially for my second ever singles match, you know, ever, and it was against Chris Jericho, and he made it super easy. So shout out Chris Jericho, man. He's the man. One thing I also want to share that I have is he made a book, right? He made a book, and it was like all his matches and stuff like that, and, you know, his highlighted matches and like matches that stood out to him. And I'm a Chris Jericho fan. I watched Chris Jericho growing up. And I think it was cool because your boy, let me see if it's, okay. Your boy is in Chris Jericho's book. For every match I have with this kid, he keeps getting better and better. Our singles bout on Dynamite was his second ever, and the promo we did the week was only his first, which is true. That worst promo I was telling you about is my first promo ever, so give me some slack. He was excellent in both. And I'm saying this right now, he's gonna be a main event draw for AEW very soon. Shout out Chris, man. Me and Chris have so much memories, so much fun memories, and every time I go on the Chris Jericho crew, it's always a blast. So Chris, thank you for being a legend. You're the man. Now it's time for the next match. All right, this match is a very special match, as you already know. People who watch my vlog or watch my YouTube channel, y'all know I am a big Hardy Boys mark. I am a big Hardy Boys fan. I love them. Those are the guys who got me into this business, so this match meant a lot to me. This was their first ever AEW match as a tag team, and we was gifted the opportunity to welcome them to AEW. It was an honor. This is the first time they teamed up in years. The whole match is kind of cut out. It's only 5 minutes left of the match, but this is right before Jeff's comeback. All right, this is rather Jeff Hardy dance. Hey, look, I've been practicing this shit my whole life, so to do it in front of Jeff was like a cool moment. Oh shit, he got my ass. I remember this crowd was insane, yo. Like, this crowd was crazy. Crazy ass crowd. I remember when Matt tagged Jeff. Yeah, they went nuts.
Jeff Hardy on fire here, and this Kassidy crowd here in San Antonio are feeling it.
Oh man. I remember, like, I'm just marking down in my head like, yo, I'm doing all this shit with Jeff Hardy. Like, it's crazy. Like, who would have thought a kid from Brooklyn is wrestling his childhood hero?
Isiah Kassidy
Takes up the shirt, big pop. I don't know why Quinn rolled. Quinn just be doing unnecessary shit. I think you're about to set up gin and juice here. Yeah, you're about to set up gin and juice. Yeah. Oh, side effect from Matt. Boom, hold that down. Double clothesline. They think Jeff is going for the swanton, but he's not. Big ass splash from Jeff. 1, 2. W kick out from Zay. So I faced Jeff before, like, a very long time, like 2016, I think. So this is my first time facing Jeff in years. So it was pretty cool to face him again. Oh, no. Silly string. Nope, nope, nope. Catches me. Matt pulls me down. I remember when we came up with this finish, like, they was really excited. It was like really pumped about it. Oh, that's a cool finish. All right, let me pause this. Now, the first time we faced the Hardys back in House of Glory in our indie days, I was mad because Quinn took the Swanton Bomb. And I'm like, damn, like, I want to know what it feels like to take a Swanton Bomb from the man who invented it, right? So I made sure, like, okay, I want to take the Swanton Bomb, right? Now, I've been watching Jeff a lot recently. And he hasn't been, like, you know, it wasn't the graceful one that he used to do. Like, he been laying it in, right? As Matt called it, a crouton bomb. In my head, I'm like, all right, look, the farther I go, like, it's gonna be, like, fucked up for me. Like, it's gonna be really, really bad for me. Cause I know he's gonna, like, like, his tailbone is gonna hit me if I go far. But if I go close, like, I could catch, like, his upper shoulders, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go close. Like, that's my strategy, right? Now think about that. I said I'm going close. That's my strategy.
Sold out crowds ready
All
to
right.
see
Here's a Swanton bomb.
Jeff Hardy.
Oh my God.
Swanton bomb nailed it. He nailed it to Jeff Hardy.
He definitely nailed it. I tell you that. He definitely nailed it. He definitely nailed that shit. So in my mind, he was a Swanton. Like, low key, I'm hyped. I'm selling my face. I'm hyped. And this fucking dude, he doesn't go out. Like, he goes up. Like, I ain't never seen Jeff go out. I see him go out. He went up and come straight down. I'm like, yo, this shit fucking hurt. After that day, I told myself, I'm never taking a Swanton from Jeff Hardy. I told Quinn, I said, all right, like, this is my last time taking a Swanton from Jeff. Like, you got it. And I think Jeff, when we did something else with Jeff, and he did a Swanton to Quinn. I said, yeah, you got it. Because that shit cooked me. But nonetheless, like, it was really cool experience to face the Hardys once again, like, on national television, and it being like their debut match. So we was trusted with a big responsibility, and I couldn't be more honored to have that opportunity and have that responsibility, and ended up being a great match, one of my favorites, and yeah, I'm very thankful and very appreciative of that moment. You know, we get to the back, we all like smiling, happy, and I just like, you know, poured my heart out a little bit. Like, yo, like it's an honor to face you guys. And I told him, like, you know, I've been looking up to you since I was a kid, and to be able to be in this position and give you our first AEW match, like, it means a lot. So thank you guys for everything y'all done, and hopefully it ain't the last. So the goats. And I remember the way we found out about this match was on Twitter. Like, we was feuding with them, but like we found that shit on Twitter. I'm like, oh shit, like I go on Twitter. Imagine you go on Twitter, AEW, or Tony Khan. Tonight, Private Party versus Hardies. Like, oh shit. All right, it's the last match for this video. Now it's the infamous match that put us on the map. Young Bucks versus Private Party. Our first ever televised match. And I remember like just going through a whole bunch of emotions before. Oh man, what a day. What a freaking day. Young Bucks is one of my favorite tag teams. Like, I actually think they're top 5 tag teams of all time. I can't even stress enough how much this match meant to us and how much they did for us during this match. So, and the pressure was on. Like, the pressure was on. Like, this is our first televised match. It's against one of the best tag teams in the world right now. So I remember, like, man, the pressure is on. So I remember being so nervous, but hey, it couldn't work out any better. So I couldn't find a full match besides HBO Max. So bear with me, y'all. Oh, I think I know what happened. Okay, I think before this, Quinn did his crazy back-to-back dives and then hit a 450 splash. And I remember the crowd was going nuts. The crowd went nuts for that. And then Matt did the sunset flip over the top rope and powerbombed me on the ramp. So now I'm out. And now Quinn is taking heat. Vintage Young Bucks. The cool thing about facing the Young Bucks is, like, we watched the Young Bucks a lot, so like we knew like a lot of their moves, so it was pretty easy.
Right now, the Young Bucks are. Unless they make a fatal mistake, you can, I think, mark this one up.
And, you know, one of the interesting stories behind all this, the Young Bucks very instrumental in having Private Party signed with AEW.
That is true. That is true. Young Bucks is very instrumental on signing us. You know, I tell a backstory behind this. Tag team wrestling chance.
And that was the goal, is always to bring these great tag teams into AEW. So tag teams are not an afterthought in the world of pro wrestling.
Quinn is in a world of trouble right now.
Pull that down.
Foot stomps as he is stretched out across the knees of Matt Jackson. Oh, Mark Quinn.
Double Pele. By the way, Mark Quinn is a big fan of Michael Jackson. Big fan of Michael Jackson. So you can see, like, a lot of his technique. It has a little Michael Jackson flavor in it. Double drop kick. My back is cooked though. Hold that down. Bam. Clothesline. Hold that down, Nick. Hold that down, Matt.
Time is of the essence, I can tell you that.
Double Rana. Woo. Easy.
Double hook on Rana takes down both of the Young Bucks.
Hellfire. I'll be honest. Hellfire. Okay.
But Isiah Kassidy, you can see, still smarting from that powerbomb on the ramp.
L forearms too.
Put the Young Bucks away with alacrity.
Yeah. Now, immediately, because that back's not going to hold out. And
cringe. I cringe. Yeah, I'll be honest.
It's such a lost art in today's game.
That was silly string.
To the veteran. Sends Kassidy out to the outside. Private Party with the silly string there.
No.
Blocked, though. Matt with the Northern Lights suplex. Nick grabbing out to the leg. Locomotion Northern Lights from Matt. Brings Kassidy up in the trifecta.
How about that?
Oh, look at this.
Is this amazing or what?
Both members are prepared to
Double Northern Lights. Yo, those sneakers are so fire. I actually wore those sneakers again when we faced them at Wrestle Dream. But that shit was talking at the end of the match. At the end of the match, that shit was talking. So, yeah, what they better do? Powerbomb Enzi? Buckle-bomb Enzi? Pull that down, Zay. Woo!
Nice teamwork. What a kick right to the spine.
Classic Young Bucks double sweep of the leg. Matt Jackson looking for the Scorpion Deathlock.
Double sharpshooter. Nope.
Oh
shit. Hold this down, Nick. Hold this down, Quinn.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Got starched on the outside.
Mark Quinn.
He got me in the sharpshooter. Oh my God. X Factor by Nick. My forever chance.
To position himself underneath here. Oh, look at this blind tag.
Tag by Quinn. They didn't notice it. Oh shit. He gets crotched. Poison.
Refusal.
Woo! That down. I love a good poison. Oh, gin and juice. Here you go. Ooh, gin and juice is so fire. Gin and juice is so fire. Oh, Quinn with the pretty ass shooting star press. Quinn got the best shooting star press in the game. I don't care what you say. Shadow is actually competition, but Quinn got it. Quinn gets high. Oh my God, so beautiful, so beautiful. It is going crazy, yo. Oh man.
I don't think that Mark Quinn can believe it.
But Mark Quinn's getting fired right back up, Jim. That's what he needs to do. Yeah, there you go. Stay on him.
He can't afford to get flustered. Matt Jackson, though, goes underneath. Pulls him up.
Uh-oh.
Could be a Milton driver.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, there you go, Nick. Got the pin. Wow.
Can you believe this? Private Party has defeated and eliminated the Young Bucks in this
Get the Young Bucks, yo.
championship tournament.
Our first TNT match as a tag team.
What a moment, guys.
Our debut on AEW television. We beat one of the best tag teams in the game.
We'll be competing this thing. Can't believe it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's talk about it. Man, that match was so special for so many different reasons. But if you didn't know, Young Bucks was the one who got us into AEW. You know, it started off from a DM. I hit him up in December, and then he was like, "We're starting a project up in January. Would you be interested?" I said, "Hell yeah, to be with y'all. Whatever y'all planning to do, like, just know we're down." And next thing you know, lo and behold, it's AEW. I'm like, damn. So we got contacted and stuff like that. And then our first match was at Double or Nothing. And it was in a battle royal, which was cool. Our first real match was against SCU, Scorpio and Frankie, and then Best Friends. And that was the match that gave us our contracts because we really showed out during that match. I think I should probably do a story time about that match too. Let me know if you want to see a story time about like our first ever AEW match and what happened backstage, how was it put together, and like, you know, behind the scenes of that match. And let me know if y'all want to see that because I haven't seen that match in a long time. I would love to take y'all behind the scenes during that match. Yeah, and then fast forward, we was told that we were gonna face the Young Bucks, you know, on our debut match. And what better way to showcase our skills against a team like the Young Bucks, you know? And I was very thankful, very honored to be in this position. And especially, you know, Young Bucks, they didn't have to, you know, give us this rub, but they did. And they continue to do it over the years, as you can see with the tag team championships. So I'll forever be grateful for the Young Bucks because they really like changed our lives. Not only our careers, but they changed our lives. So Matt, Nick, love y'all. Y'all the GOATs for real. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all forever be the GOATs. We won the match. After this match, man, we got like a standing ovation from everybody. Everybody in the back was standing ovation. I remember like there was like a line. I was feeling so overwhelmed because all the guys that I looked up to and I watched, like they was there backstage clapping. And I'm like, man, this is such a real cool feeling. This is our first time, you know, in an environment like this with all these high caliber athletes, these talents that we watched growing up, like guys like Chris Jericho, etc., etc. And I remember seeing Pac. Pac was clapping. I'm like, man, Pac was the guy that introduced me into indie wrestling because for some reason I was on YouTube as when I was younger, and he was doing PWG, and I remember seeing him like, man, what is this wrestling? Because I was only used to WWE. So the fact that like it was like a full circle moment that like he was clapping during like backstage, like it really meant a lot to me. So I was really appreciative of that moment, you know, and all the guys and girls that was clapping for us when we came back, like it was a really heartfelt moment. I couldn't be any more excited or happy about that. That day was Tony's birthday, October 10th. I'll never forget that day. And I remember you all took a picture, and then we had like a little after party for the wrestlers, and then Jim Ross came up to us and like telling us congratulations and giving us tips and like really like praising us, and it was a really great time. We got to hang out with all the wrestlers and eat food, and it was I think it was like a game spot somewhere in Boston, and we was playing games, and it was a really great night. One of my favorite nights of all time. Like the whole day, actually, the whole day was amazing. I couldn't be any more thankful for that whole experience. So I'm very grateful that I was able to, you know, live through that. And yeah, that's it, y'all. That's it for today. Let me know if y'all want more of these, because I've actually had fun doing it. It's my first time doing this, and I actually have fun doing this and reliving, you know, matches. Now I was also thinking if y'all want to see moments, you know what I mean? Because I have some cool moments in AEW. I could tell you like the backstories of how that happened and what happened when I got backstage and what happened when the cameras went off. If y'all want to see all that stuff, let me know. If y'all like content like this where I'm just discussing shit about my AEW career, let me know if y'all want that. Just comment and let me know if y'all really enjoyed it, because I'm trying to give y'all content that y'all enjoy, that y'all really want to watch. And also, if you're not rocking it, just say no, go back to the fucking vlog. But I want to do something different. Let me know if y'all rocking with it, and I'll keep doing them. But until then, it's all good. Appreciate y'all for watching. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next week Sunday. Peace.
Yeah.